Welcome to Fightmaster Yoga. Hello, I'm Lesley Fightmaster and this is Hatha Yoga Happiness and we're on day 21. So this is our third week, and the end of the third week we're gonna slow it down a little bit and kind of take it a little easier today. And our topic or tool for the day is dancing. However, I'm not going to dance for you today. I know you're disappointed. No, I'm not a dancer. Duke is a good dancer, but I am not much of a dancer. But I do want to say that people who do dance, like recreationally, they report feeling higher energy, less tension, and a better, more creative mood. So if you feel like you want to feel a little bit better, turn on the music and dance. So today we're going to do a little more restorative practice. And so get your 2 blocks and your strap and your blanket or pillow, but also get a bigger pillow or 2 pillows, something like, this is from our couch, something like that. Because we'll want to have some extra support today. So get on something comfortable. You can even dress a little warmer today because we won't be sweaty. And let's get started. We'll start sitting comfortably as we usually do, just for a few moments to set an intention. So just start to find your sitting bones and lift away from there. Close your eyes and begin to practice your Ujjayi pranayama. So breathing in and out through the nose with a little constriction in the back of the throat. And then let's take our hands together in Anjali Mudra. It's where the palms touch in front of the heart. It's a mudra of reverence. And take a moment to set your own intention today. So anything that comes to mind for you of something you'd like to intend for your practice, or maybe you want to intend this for the day, or the week, or the month. And then releasing the hands, let your eyes softly blink open. I would encourage you, if you'd like to get some nice soft music that you can play in the background, because this will be a little quieter class. And if you want to do that, push the pause button and get it ready. Otherwise, you're going to get your pillow, your big pillow. Duke's dropping things. You're going to get your big pillow, and I've got another little pillow here as well. You could use or not, and grab your 2 blocks, or if you don't have blocks, you can roll up towels or get more pillows. We're going to lean back for Supta Baddha Konasana to start. So the soles of feet together, the knees come apart, and the blocks or bricks are just to support the outer thighs. And then once you get comfortable, just let your head go back. Let your shoulders relax away from the ears, and your palms up, arms out to the sides. Close your eyes. Now, alternately, you can just lay flat on the floor. You don't have to necessarily be up on a cushion or a pillow. But do take a moment to get comfortable. So, if there were a goal for these postures, which we don't really necessarily have yoga goals, but if we did have a goal, it would be to completely relax. And when we completely relax, it helps to reduce the stress in our bodies. We have stress from all kinds of different things, and the body creates cortisol, and cortisol is a hormone that isn't very good for the body. In fact, it's responsible for creating belly fat. So when you practice restorative yoga, and there's even been studies to prove that people practicing restorative yoga will lose more weight than people that are exercising really, really hard. So it's interesting. Anyway, let's just relax here for a couple of minutes. keeping the breath nice and calm. Make sure that you're not holding on to any tension in your jaw or your shoulders, your neck. And then as you take your next inhale, just going to cross your right shin in front of the left shin, as if you're sitting with your shins crossed, just like a Sukhasana. Take a couple breaths here. And then we'll switch and put the left shin in front of the right for a few more breaths. And then as you inhale, take the soles of the feet to the floor. And then move your blocks out of the way, roll off to your right side. And then with your left hand, it's pressing up. And we're going to come into a supported downward facing dog. So I'm going to use my bricks again. And you can use pillows, bricks, whatever you have, but you want to rest it right around the third eye, right on your forehead. And then I'm going to take my hands and hold the sides of the mat and take my feet wide. So it'll look something like this. I'm grabbing the sides of the mat, tucking the toes. I want that block right on my forehead. So it might take a little finagling to get there. I like this kind of brick because you can kind of put it on its side also, but it might need a little finagling. But once you get there, you're just gonna allow yourself to breathe here. And normally we're really engaging the muscles in the arms and the legs. And of course you need some engagement, but for today's down dog, just let it be a little bit softer. So we don't have to pull the belly in really strongly. And we can just take a nice gentle Ujjayi breath. And we're just going to stay here about a minute, but if you need to come down before then, please do. Take one more long breath. And then let's come onto the knees and right into a child's pose. And you can rest your head on your block or pillow here as well. And then slide your hands under your shoulders and slowly press yourself up. So it's important to move slowly in and out of these postures. I'm going to get the cushion again. And we're going to do another child's pose, but this time we're going to rest our head on a cushion or a pillow. And take the knees nice and wide. So opening up the knees, we'll bring the pillow or cushion back. And then you can take one ear down or the other. or rest your chin down, whatever's most comfortable. I'm going to take my right ear down today. We'll just be here for, about a minute. So again, just check to see if you're holding tension any place. If you are, really let it go. And if you have one ear down, why don't you switch and put the other ear down. And then bringing the hands again under the shoulders, press yourself up. We're going to take a little twist next. So with your cushion or pillows, I'm going to take them to the right side of your hip so that it's perpendicular to your hip, and then bend your left knee back. And this can be a really soft bend. The right leg can be bent or straight, is up to you. Bring your hands on either side of your pillow. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your belly down. And you can take your left ear or right ear down. So if you take your left ear down, it'll be a little more intense. And then just breathe here again. And then as you take your next inhale, slide the hands under the shoulders. And exhale to come up, and then we'll extend the legs front. Pick up your bolster, pillow of sorts, and take it to the other side. And then bending your right knee back. I'm going to bring the hands on either side of the pillow. Inhale, lift up nice and tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale, turn toward your pillow and come down. And then again, you can let either cheek or ear rest down. And when we're moving into restorative postures, take a little time to really settle in, kind of get the wiggles out. And then once you do, just allow yourself to completely relax. On your next inhale, slide the hands under the shoulders, and exhale to come up. We're going to do a little back bendy type thing. So with your pillow or blanket, I want to bring it to the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. You may or may not want a pillow for your head. And then you might as well have your bricks handy and your strap handy as well. You may want them. So I'm scooting right to the bottom tips of my shoulder blades, and then I can extend my legs out. If my feet are kind of flopping open, it feels uncomfortable in my back, I'll take my strap and I'll put it on just above my knees. Or if you've got one of those straps where you can make it real tight, you could also put it at the ankles, and then that way my legs won't really roll out. So it should feel comfortable. Alternately, you can use a block at the base of the spine for supported bridge if you don't feel comfortable here. And then again, just breathe, relax. And for my friends that are more type A or feel really uncomfortable being still, just notice that feeling, acknowledge it, accept it, and just keep breathing. And just know that this isn't forever, it's temporary, and it's doing your body a lot of good. Another option, if your lower back starts to get a little cranky, is to bend the knees and keep the feet on the floor. And then as you take your next inhale, we'll bend the knees and put the feet onto the floor. And exhale, roll off to your right side carefully. And with your left hand, press up, letting your head come up last. If you do have your strap, you can remove that. And then we're going to turn around and just come into a brief child's pose. So you can take the knees wide again if you like. And then inhale to press yourself up into a forward fold. So we'll sit up on a pillow or a folded blanket to make sure that the spine is nice and long. So you're sitting right at the edge of it. And then put your cushions here. You can also put your bricks as many as you need so that when you come forward, you feel comfortable. And normally, we'll pull the toes back and firm the legs, but we don't have to do that now. We can just relax into this forward fold. So get yourself set up, and we'll just be here for a minute or so. So make your way in. Take a few moments to get comfortable. And then once you're comfortable, just breathe. One more breath. And then inhale to come up. And we're going to take ourselves over to the wall. And bring your strap. And bring your little pillow or blanket. This is Viparita Karani at the wall. So to come into this one, bring your hip right up against the wall. And then you'll lean back. As you lean back, legs will come up the wall. And then you can rest your head back on the mat or a pillow. If your hips will come right up against the wall, you can let them. If they won't, then that's fine. Now, like before, if you're finding it a lot of effort to keep the legs from moving around, you can slide your strap again, either around the ankles or the legs, either below or above the knee. And then let your arms out to the side. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders relax. So this is going to be our final pose. However, if you don't find that this is a real comfortable posture for you, you can stay in it for a couple of minutes and then go into Shavasana for the last minute or so. So I'll let you know when to move into Shavasana. Otherwise, just relax, natural breathing, quiet mind, and quiet body. Either continue here with the legs up the wall, or make your way into Shavasana, taking a few moments to get really comfortable. And then allowing yourself to just sink in and relax. Right where you are. Excuse me, take a slightly deeper breath in. As you exhale, begin to make movements in your fingers and your toes, your hands and feet. If your legs are still up the wall, just bend the knees, draw them in toward your belly. If you're on the floor, bend the knees, feet on the floor, and then just roll off to your right side. And slowly with your left hand start to press up. Let your head come up last. And if you've got a strap around the legs, make sure to remove that before you stand up. And then just come into a comfortable seat. Get my quote. So notice how you're feeling. When we practice restorative yoga, we allow the body, like I said, to release some stress. And when the body is stressed, the blood moves from the vital organs into the arms and the legs so that we can fight or flee. When we're relaxed, the blood moves into the housekeeping functions like digestion, elimination, things like that. And you might notice if you're quiet and lying down in a restorative position, your stomach might start to make some noises. Mine did toward the end. It's completely normal. It's the rest and digest phase. So coming back to dance for a moment, don't forget to get your dancing shoes on today. And our quote comes from Don Miguel Ruiz. Life is like dancing. If we have a big floor, many people will dance. Some will get angry when the rhythm changes, but life is changing all the time. So you gotta dance to the tune the DJ is spinning. Let's bring the hands together. Hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the hearts, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And the hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Let's send out positive energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. I am so glad you joined me today. Don't forget to push the like button and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.